Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Augustus, and I'm back again with another episode of Tsukihime. When we last left off, we had an eventful day, and then a fairly uneventful night with Ciel. What I mean by fairly uneventful is we talked, our head was cleared after the day's events, which, to be fair, we did skip most of because we'd already seen them in the previous round, but I digress. We talked about the day's events, we vented, we calmed down, we became more sure of ourselves, which is something that Shiki needed desperately, but we also got a little bit of, what's the best way to put it? I actually can't think of the best way to put that while remaining not all that interesting. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We saw some weird glowy tattoos on Ciel. Don't forget the glowy part. That's kind of important. Anyway, enough of my jabbering on. Let's get into it, shall we? No matter how I feel, the morning is always the same. As I approach the school, I begin to catch sight of more and more students in uniform. It's Saturday, right before the day off. My footsteps falter as I think about how this may be my last school day ever. Never read School Days. Kinda want to, kinda don't. But still, as calmly as I can, I walk along the road that has become so familiar to me over the last 2 years. It's only a little way to the school once I pass this intersection. The light turns red and I stop in front of the crosswalk. The school fence is on the other side of it. Since it's a school path, the footpath is protected by a guardrail. Even now, the students in front of me are heading towards the school gate. There's no one but students from our school on the other side at this time of the day. There should be no one but students. But between the cars rushing by, I feel like I catch a glimpse of someone in white. She is there, dressed in white with golden hair down to her shoulders, long, slender brows and red eyes. I've seen her only once before, but there's no way I could mistake her for someone else.
Is anyone there?
Sorry about that. Hold on a tick, I forgot to mute my phone. Congratulations me for being an idiot. Okay, I am back. And God, I can't believe I forgot to mute my phone. I think that's the first time I've forgotten to mute my phone in an episode, and I can't believe that it was an email telling me that I needed to service my vehicle for the routine service for whatever, and they're sending it in the middle of the fucking night. Normally, people are asleep by now. I'm not, because I'm a crazy person, but seriously, that's just so weird. So weird. My phone is muted now. It is muted now. But that's impossible. I killed her myself yesterday, cutting her into pieces. I should also say I thought about it. I was going to mark it down on my little piece of paper that I have when I have to note down that, hey, edit this out, dummy. I'm not going to do that because, God, I'm dumb. My incompetency knows no bounds, and I will show it off in videos. The light turns green. The students around me walk towards the other side. I'm the only one amongst them who stands there, stunned. She sits on the guardrail, her legs swinging idly, as if she is waiting for someone. I can't tell how long she's been waiting, but her expression isn't a grim one. Who is she waiting for? She fidgets restlessly, as if she was waiting for her lover. Only, that's in another reality, sadly. I have a bad feeling about this. The girl in white looks over in my direction. It's probably nothing more than a coincidence. She's just a stranger who looks like her. She must be waiting for someone else. If not, then this moment must surely be a bad dream too. After all, I have completely and utterly killed her with my own hands. But she's looking this way and smiling, looking very satisfied at having found the person who killed her. Her smile seems to say, "You've finally come." Giving a familiar wave and a smile, she hops off the guardrail. Fluttering her hair, she heads towards me. Don't come. This is a bad dream. The light turns red. Don't come near me. She doesn't even look like she cares, walking straight across the street while the cars pass by. There's only a few meters between us. I'm telling you not to come. The reality before my eyes does not change even when I scream out. Screaming in a voice even I don't understand, I run from the girl in white. I run. I run with all my strength. With no regard to embarrassment or shame, I blast through the passerbys, running full speed across the asphalt. Huff, 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 huff. My breathing is wild and my heart screams out. But still, I run. I feel like I'm going to go crazy if I don't. I look behind me. The girl in white is walking towards me. She's definitely following me. The girl I killed is chasing me. That's more than enough reason for me to run. Huff, 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 huff. My heart feels like it's about to explode, but I ignore it and keep running. When I look back, the girl is still there. With those light footsteps, she follows me as I run away. Huff, 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 huff. My head droops down. My arms feel heavy, knees weak, mom spaghetti. My legs feel like they're going to tear off. But despite that, I'm running with all my strength, and yet I can't get away from someone just walking after me. Horror movie syndrome. We've all seen it. Huff, 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 huff. My breathing is out of control. I think I've already run several kilometers. But even so, when I look back, she's always there, walking towards me. Naturally, like she's taking a stroll, she follows right behind me. Huff, huff, ha ha ha. It's not funny, but I begin to laugh. Ha ha. I can't stop laughing. But even so, I run. My body complains that I'll die if I run anymore, but I keep running. The reason is simple. If she catches me, she'll kill me for sure. I ask myself what I base that on, trying to shake it off as mere imagination. But even as I try to console myself, I am the one who knows best, it's true. There's no reason, no basis, no evidence. I already know that if she catches me, I will be killed. Pathetically, I collapse to the ground. I fall forward, not because I tripped, but because I simply can't move my body a single step further. Lying there, collapsed, I somehow manage to crawl my way to the wall. I try to pull myself up against the wall, but it's no good. My knees lose their strength as I try to rise, and I collapse back down. My body won't move anymore. Pant, pant, pant. I look up as I breathe. It hurts. I don't have enough oxygen. I can't think properly because of it. I can't even tell what I'm doing anymore. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why? Why? I don't even know why the girl I killed is alive. Unmistakably, I've utterly and completely killed her in the most final way imaginable. So, why? How can she be waiting for me in front of my school, smiling? I'm sure I killed her. That's right. I'm sure I killed her. I'm sure I killed her. I'm sure I killed her. I'm sure I killed her, so why? Oh, is the chase over already? With the light footsteps, she comes into the alley, shrugging her shoulders in disappointment. Hello? You really gave me some trouble yesterday. With a warm smile, she comes into the alley. I've got to run away. So thinking, I retreat, only to hit my head against a concrete wall. The chase is over already, right? This is a dead end, after all. There's no need to worry about anyone coming along or interfering. She smiles, looking very happy. Panicking, I look around at my surroundings. A desolate alley. I'm disgusted at how stupid I am. To run away here is like asking her to kill me. It's been a long time. 18 hours since then. I finally found you. She takes another step into the alley. You. What? I definitely... Yes. I'm the girl you killed yesterday. I'm glad you remember. That's got to be a lie. There's no way that can happen. Don't be ridiculous. Dead people can't be alive. That's true, but there's no need for you to be so surprised. I just revived, that's all. With that curt response, she takes another step, the sound of it reaching my ears. The distance between us is gradually decreasing. Revived? Stunned, I repeat her phrase back to her. Revived? You mean some doctor saved you with some surgery? Don't be stupid. There's no way any human could revive being cut apart like that. Yeah. Then again, I'm not human. Huh? Her words are so simple, there's no way I could have misinterpreted them. I'm not human. That is what the girl in front of me said. You're not human? Geez, isn't that obvious? Do you think there's a human being out there who can revive after being cut up into pieces? There's no way a human like that could exist. Something like that is just a monster who looks like a human. Something that revives even when killed. Something that death is irrelevant to. Something that quickly returns to normal and starts moving even after being cut into pieces isn't something you can call human. No way. That seems to be the girl right before my eyes. I try to laugh, but my throat is dry, so I can't. What the hell is that? It's not exactly a funny story. Besides, there's too many things in the story that aren't funny. Because, definitely, if she's not a human, it explains why she's alive even after I've killed her. I start to calm down. This is a situation where I've got to observe everything and think it over. You said you're not a human, so what are you? Me? I'm called a vampire. To put it in your terms, I'm a monster who lives off human blood. Interesting choice of words there. That's good. Vampire is at least something I can easily understand. I see. You're a vampire. She smiles in satisfaction to indicate her assent. What a crazy reply. I've heard that vampires can't walk around during daytime, but I guess that's a trivial matter right now. So, what does this monster want from me? For some reason, she recoils as if surprised. After a moment, she puts her hands on her hips and looks at me, irritated. Have you forgotten what you did to me yesterday? Even though you didn't know me, you cut me apart the moment we met. You've got to be pretty used to this to ask me what I want with you now. She looks more disgusted than angry. But right now, that's how I feel too. Because someone I've killed is complaining to me about me killing her. Hey, are you listening, murderer? Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry, could you shut up for just a minute? I'm reflecting on how unlucky this is, even for me. Sheesh. I have the worst luck. There was a girl I wanted to kill for no reason, and I killed her on pure impulse. I agonized over it in deep despair, and even though I firmly decided to atone for my sins, the one I killed appears out of nowhere and says she isn't even human. You've already viewed the scene. Would you like to skip? I would like to drink a little bit of water, and then I will skip the scene. And skip. We don't want to cooperate. I don't want to cooperate because I don't want any arc points. God, having to pause the cough. Bleh. Let's see. We won't try to escape, so I guess we will... no, I won't cooperate. There's no way I can help her. I was almost killed by just that black dog. If I go with her, I'll die for sure. Led Zeppelin joke. Black dog, haha. I can't do something like that. It'd be suicide. I managed to glare at her and reply, trembling. She looks at me with displeasure. Suicide? Why? With your killing abilities, I think you would have nothing to fear. That was different. I'm sorry, but I'm just a normal student, not some kind of monster like a vampire. A normal student can't cooperate with a person like you. Cat is meowing in the other room. Oh. Do normal students usually cut up girls they don't even know? I feel weakened by her comment. But that was special. I've never felt that way before, and I've lived a normal life. Enough. Shut up. Eh? The pupils in those red eyes open up. Immediately, the feeling she exudes changes. The chilling feeling is unbelievable. I think my heart might stop beating just from her glare alone. Don't get me wrong. You killed me. I'm saving you and not pulling off your head right now just because you might be useful. My neck feels numb, like someone is slowly sinking a blade into it. My throat, which had been so hot a moment ago, is rapidly growing colder. The air I breathe feels heavy, as if the very air around here is freezing. I feel a cramped sensation that almost makes me collapse. An oppressive feeling full of despair, like the world itself were glaring at me. All that feeling of weight condenses and hammers into my brain like a bullet. Everything goes white. Looks red to me. A disgusting feeling. Pain, like someone opened a hole in my skull and is pouring in alcohol. Sounds lovely. This is the only way to describe the sensation. I can't even cry out. The sounds leaking from my mouth are no longer human speech. My heart is breaking apart. My memories are crumbling. She's only glaring at me, but I feel like she's reaching into my skull and kneading my brain with her bare hands. If this continues, I'm going to be empty. Stop it. That's all I can say before I lose my sanity. Suddenly, the invasive feeling inside my head disappears. Released from the oppressive aura, I hug myself. I'm still alive. I'm not dead. I'm still alive and breathing. I feel like I'm about to cry. To feel such deep emotion at such a simple thing is something I hadn't experienced up until now. How about it? Maybe now you understand your position a little better. You think I can understand that? All I can do is look up, tremble, and grit my teeth. There's only two choices. You can cooperate with me, or you don't. Simple, isn't it? All I'm asking is whether you want to live or die. My voice doesn't work properly. Only my basic survival instincts helped me to avoid death by nodding in reply. All right. Then our contract is established. Where did all that anger from just a moment ago disappear to? Speaking in a cheerful tone, she extends her hand to me. I guess I can finally introduce myself now. I'm Arcoade. My last name is really long, so just Arcoade is fine for now. I'm a true ancestor-type vampire. How about you? I heave a heavy sigh at her unprecedented introduction. It is a sigh of resignation, evidence I've decided to accept this nonsensical situation. I'm Tonoshiki. Sadly, I'm just your everyday student. I've said it before, but I'm really not going to be much use. Grasping her, Arcoade's hand, I stand up. She takes a long, hard look at me and then offers her hand again. Nice to meet you, Shiki. I'll have you take responsibility for killing me. Arcoade grins as she extends her left hand. There are all sorts of responsibilities in this world, but this is probably the first and last time someone takes responsibility by helping someone they've killed. Damn it. Do whatever you want. There's nothing else I can do. I grudgingly extend my left hand and shake hands with the woman in white, claiming to be a vampire. I think this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end off this episode. Well, we've made an agreement with Arcoade, and next time we will see how that pans out, as well as, well, maybe we'll see what happens with the hotel that was so lovingly experienced last time. I hope to see you all next time in Tsukihime.